Look at this extraordinary trophy. Do you take that with you everywhere?
At the moment, I do, yeah.
It's nearly as big as you, Fran.
It is. I was holding it at the awards. I was like, I don't know which way to hold it.
So this is the first time this has been awarded. This is the...
Not this one. So this one's the PFA one.
That's the PFA one.
So the Football Writers Association one is the first one. Yeah.
Okay, does that come with a huge trophy as well, or is that?
I haven't actually got that one yet.
So you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. So that's on the 10th of May.
So, I mean, what is fantastic is that you've won Player of the Season here, and then, of course, on the same night, did you hear on the same night that you'd won a sort of World Player of the Year as well?
No. So I won this one, the PFA one, was on Sunday evening. And then my agent, Georgie, called me the next day to be like, oh, you've won the Football Writers Association one as well. So I was driving home on the way home from PFA, so I was like, oh, OK.
I'll just keep collecting them.
Never raised a cause.
And is that the one where you're competing with players from all over the world?
No, so that's just in this country.
Right.
But the Football Association one is for everyone as well.
Wow.
So it was a short list. So, yeah.
Which is really exciting, isn't it?
It's so brilliant that you're here now celebrating so much triumph, because it's not been an easy path to it, has it? I mean, first of all, you lost your love a little bit of football when your mum sadly passed away, because you were doing brilliantly even at the age of 11 and 12, weren't you?
Yeah, so obviously that was a really tough time for myself and my family at the age of 14. You know, when you're just getting to that age where you kind of need that stability in your life. Yeah, so I think it was really important for me to just take a step back from sport and really focus on myself and my well-being. And then when I was able to get the love back for it, you know, it was just all guns blazing, everything's going into it. And it was just a real motivation from then, really.
And then injury struck. We've got a knee there poking out of your jeans. Is that is that the naughty knee, or is that the other knee?
No, it's the other one.
Oh,
so, yeah,
it's the other one.
It's back to normal now. Yeah, it was a tough time, you know. It was.
So you damaged your knee, thought, oh, it hurts, but I'll carry on, and then at a later stage found out it was fractured.
Yeah,
and that's
so
a big problem.
Yeah, so it was just an initial kind of impact injury. Felt a little bit of pain, you know. It was painful, but it wasn't enough to make me stop. So I played again for another 6 weeks. On it, played the FA Cup final. So my kneecaps are split into 3 rather than a solid kneecap. So then when I get some sort of impact injury, all the tissues in between the kneecap get inflamed, and then it just became such a lengthy process. And then I managed to get myself back, and then I was getting ready to be in the squad. And then I got a grade 3 ankle ligament injury, so tore the ligaments in my ankle. So it was just such a roller coaster of a time.
Constant battle. That makes all of these awards and all of these amazing moments all the sweeter, of course. A few things we really would love to ask you about. The new England women's manager, of course, Phil Neville. Someone I know well, I've played alongside. A great guy. How has he been as the new coach and the new manager?
Yeah, I think he's enjoying it. I think all
the girls enjoying it? Yeah,
I think everyone enjoys working under him. I think because he gives you that confidence, you know. He wants you to go out and play football. He wants you to express yourself, especially for a player like me. You know, I want to be creative on the ball. Don't want to be chasing long balls into the corner flags. I want to be getting on the ball, you know, creating something. And, you know, he's giving everyone that licence to do so. And he made us stand there and watch USA lift the trophy, like to see how it felt to lose, pretty much. So yeah, I think everyone's enjoying working under him, and hopefully, you know, we can achieve under him. You know, when you're coming out as an England player onto Wembley, it's incredible. But I think obviously for us, it might be something that the men, maybe if this does happen, you know, that they look to do. Maybe it becomes more. They go across the country and play in different stadiums like we do, you know, so they get more fan bases from different places. So you go and play in Manchester, Newcastle, places like that. It's a bit like how we do it. But yeah, obviously there is this massive emotional attachment, you know, it's Wembley. You can't, I don't think you can really replace it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they go about it and what they do.
Crucially, what they're suggesting is that the £500 million, it's going to be more than that in theory, would get invested into grassroots. You've played grassroots football. I know that Kate's Darcy plays grassroots football as well, and you can't argue that would be sort of much needed and well-received funds, wouldn't it, if they do that? Yeah,
absolutely. And I think as long as we can grow the game in this country, you know, we are going to achieve things as a national team, because ultimately it starts at grassroots. You know, kids go and play football in the park with their friends, get scouted, and then they go up to these, you know, you hear about Jamie Vardy, you know, and he came through all the way through, and now he's at England seniors. So, yeah, I think it would be absolutely massive for the grassroots to get more funding and hopefully push some more stars in the women's and the men's game.
Pre-match, pre-cup final nerves, how do you stay on top of those nerves?
I think I just try and approach it like it's any other game. I think that's the most important thing. You know, I try and do everything that I would do normally before a normal game. Try and take the occasion out of it. You know, make sure that you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you know, it's an amazing experience to play in a final. And I think, you know, for me, I always want to be playing with a smile on my face as much as possible.